Okay, little music check, we're good to go. What was it doing? Oh, yes. I'm gonna go to load game because I have auto saves that I should not load. I did a quick test to make sure we could actually do this before, I looked like a fool. But since the last time, not much has changed. Only thing of note is if I can find the location of where I did it. Oh, was it north? I say north, I don't even know if I am going north. Yes, I am going the right way. I made a few solar sail factories and got them up here. There's enough to deal with it for now. I might put some more on. But essentially, each of these is set to its own orbit. And that way, at least half of them are always going to be running. What we can do, we can look at the sphere and we can see we've got circles in space now. It's amazing. And it's also annoying the swarm. They don't like when little robots come in and start shooting stuff into space. For a little. We have the Dyson swarm at the very least. No sphere, but we have swarm. And I want to go to you. No, I'm a vacuum because I'm a Dyson. Oh, hang on, wait. No. Let's not go into space yet. We need more fuel. Hang on, what am I doing? Hey, snooze. Right, that'll be enough. I only want enough power to be able to find where my big charcoal graphite factory thing was. Which I think is over here. Nope. Nope. I'm on the wrong end. Would help. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those will go in there now. And we'll take another 4. Just in case. Don't foresee us needing it, but I'm going to do it just in case. And after my testing, I'm going to take another 2 stacks of those. Wait, what did I just do? I did something. It just. No. I did not ask for you to do that. There we go. Okay. Whew. Careful of accidental key presses, I guess. I'm going to get rid of you. And you. And you. Because I want another few bits, another few missiles. We're going to need them. Trust me, we're going to need them. And let's fill up the stack of those, because I know that I was running low on power last time. And I'll do that just to get rid of those. Okay, now I think we're good to go. Assuming... Actually, I'm going to do a quick safety save. Assuming the hive isn't in our way. Nope, the hive is safely down there. Please stay well away from us. Oh, we're going to pass through one of the sail belts. Eventually, we will have our giant trans-flag Dyson sphere. Oh, half sphere. I think I gave up at like 5 chunks of it last time. And said that was enough. Never actually, you know, did the end game technology that says, yes, you win, which is here, the mission completed one. Never went that far. We had most of a Dyson sphere. I gave up at that point. I would have carried on with the old save when I restarted, but you couldn't put the Dyson, the hive in to an old game. So had to start a new one. Saj, I know. Go say hello to some of our sails whilst we're on the way. Whee! Our floating hunks of kind of useless, although actually useful for what we're about to do. Because as you can see, there's a number of enemy bases on this planet. Let's get rid of the ore vein so we can see a bit better. Yeah, there's a few bases we need to deal with. So let's get that sorted first, shall we? And luckily, the bonus when there's so many enemy bases on the planet is once you've killed one, your power issues kind of solve themselves. As long as you bring along some delicious geothermal power plants. But for now, we're going to want these down for some extra power during the day. We're going to want our glorious, glorious receiver, which will receive power from the swarm. There's not a lot at the moment, but eventually when we get more swarm, get more launchers. I think one thing I do want to do by the end of today is put another sort of 10 launchers around that circle on the other planet's pole. And give them another 10 different orbits to go around. That way we can make it look really pretty. I mean, look in the dark of night, you can just see all these sails in the sky, and it's wonderful. And now comes the secret to domination. Just a few missile launchers. Just a few. You know, not too many. Oh no, there's stuff there. Let's move towards this end then. Have I done it? I've done it again. I've made it the awkward way around. Never mind. Never mind. I thought I'd rotated them so the conveyors could go the correct way. They could go lengthways through, but not an issue. We can still do this. And that'll do. And we have all of these beautiful conveyor belts. We are going to weave through here. And then I realise I've built these way too close to one of the bases because I'm an idiot. Oh well, fine, we'll just have to make do for now. Well, you just defend that bit for now. I don't know how I did not notice that there was a base right next to us like that. Let's quickly take these down. Right, let's try that again. Only we don't build so close. Oh, even that's not going to work. Don't have enough foundations to lay down for this, I don't think, so... We'll shift you to the other side of the farm. Right, other side. Actually, no, because there's another big patch of sand there that will ruin our plan. Let's go here. Let's try that again. Oh, they didn't actually destroy any of our missile turrets when they were having a fit. Okay, so... the conveyor belts are going the right direction this time. Let me just double check. Okay. Conveyors are going the right way. Right, let's copy. Quite frankly, they're off by like a space. Luckily, it doesn't matter so much with them going this way. As long as all of them in the line are fine, we'll be okay. Do I have enough for this? Do I have enough for another line? Maybe? No? That's fine. That's fine. We don't need them all anyway. Oh, I hate trying to map a... Trying to map a 2D plane onto a 3D object causes these annoying little bits of the grid. But we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Now we connect them all up. Do we have enough to do another line? There we go. We do have enough. Right, so... we want a nice long line going up. This will make sense soon. Do not fear. This will make sense soon. And we drag it all the way back. Oh, not in building range for some of them. Not sure why you need to worry about building range when we have drones, but... Okay, you there. Drop you in. Again, up we go. Oh, went one too far. It would have been more sensible if I'd made another bit of going downwards, but it'll do. Now, can I sneak you through here? I can. That saves a little bit of effort, I think. Then you pop down here. We're going to need a splitter. On top of that splitter, we give ourselves a giant storehouse full of explosives. Let's make sure we actually do that connection. Now what we have is a loop. Just need to make sure we have power and we're good to go for the next step, which is annihilation. And before we go too much further, let's let the drones do their business. Eventually we will have more drones. Okay, move down the line a bit. We can stagger these a little bit, and I think it's slightly better coverage from the power poles. Come on, everyone needs power. God, this didn't take long when I was doing the test. Let's start from this end, finish these 2 lines off, and then we will be good to go. And then we get to play with signal towers. And boom! The line is flowing. Everyone is getting missiles. We just have to calmly wait. Once this one up here has missiles, we're good to go. Is the stream actually running properly? Let me just double check, because it's looking jerky on my screen. Okay, no dropped frames. Oh, it's just buffering. Never mind. I don't need to watch my own stream anyway. It looks fine on OBS, that's all that matters. Ooh. Almost there. We almost found the fun bit. Oh, hang on. Is it VTube Studio that's being laggy? I don't know, I can't tell. You know what, stream avatars? Worthy sacrifice, go away. I can't tell why things are going weird. Because VTube Studio itself is fine. But when Dyson Spheres open, actually lagging out VTube Studio for once, that is weird. Why is it doing that? It's not done that before. Oh well, either way, leftover missiles are going back to the nice little storage unit, so we are now good to go. We can start saying hello to friends. Defense. Signal tower. We just, hang on. There we go. Just double check the sound. I know I do tend to lower it down a little bit when I'm playing by myself. Just drop a little signal tower again, a bit closer. And boom, one of the hives is gone. And on its ruins, a thermal generator with a lot of power coming out of it to continue running the massive missile launchers. Okay, we got another one over there. Now, the signal towers I don't think have to be in range with each other, they just need to have power to them. But it is good to have them kind of have some kind of crossover. Just to make sure that they actually, you know, catch things in their radius. And put the tower down. And pew! Fireworks show! And another hive has gone. And another thermal plant can be placed. And this is what I tested yesterday, whether it was feasible. Because the last time we came to this planet in the game, there was only 3 hives. But because we'd done other stuff and taken time, they dropped down more hives because it was the only planet left that they controlled in the system. Oh, it's beautiful. Ooh, 2 different directions to go. Let's go to this one first. Oh, was that actually close enough? No, it was not. Oh, it's so beautiful. The carnage. Because as we put down the geothermals, they fly away, so they can't put another base down. Although from testing yesterday, they do continue to actually put bases down. Even though we have technically wiped the planet of them, they will keep sending more. Which is why this time I bought more signal towers. In the hope that maybe we could put more down in some kind of pattern, hopefully. To keep the planet safe from anything turning up. I'm not sure how well it will actually work, or whether we'll have enough towers for it. And sadly, these are not ones that we can drag either. Does be a shame. Space navigation. I mean, defensive range would be nicer if it could actually tell me the defensive range on these towers as well. But it's not going to do that. Of course, now that we've taken all of the hives, they will keep trying to send them. But in this solar system, the main hive now does not have any more way of getting resources. So eventually it will start to send fleets after us, because it has now got up to 1.5% threat, well 1.4%. Because we are sending all of these swarms into orbit. But what we can do now with this planet is get sweet, sweet silicon. Because we have got high purity silicon to make. We are making some on home planet the long-winded way of like making silicon ore really ineffectively from stone. So here we could just take the ore straight from the mines. Wonderful. Job's done. We've got crystal silicon to make. And the microcrystalline components to make, for which we also need some copper. So we'll need miners, which I think yes, I have brought some miners with me. Let's have a look around the planet. Find an... Ooh, that would be a nice spot. Around here. Lots of silicon veins, and then one copper over there to help us make our components. Oh, not the best though, because it is close to the equator, close to the pole. So we're gonna have to be a little bit careful on how we set things up. But that should do for copper. If we do the same for silicon, bring that down here. Ooh, can I scoot? There we go. Scooching another 7. There we go. Right, so let's look. What did you need? You actually need completed silicon. So we're going to need to have at least a couple of lines. Was I sensible enough to bring enough? I think I was actually sensible to bring all this stuff. Do 3. Gap and 3. An output. And an input. Set you to silicon. And boom, that's that one done. Let's get another one down. Exactly the same. Okay, so one of these is just going to go off. And I did not bring an interstellar hub with me, so we'll have to make another one of those. We could just use the same again. Go in the other direction. Beautiful. building alarm. That's what I turned something off. Building item, okay. I wondered why I wasn't seeing those things. I'd never turned all these things off before, so that's what I was missing. Let me get some power down here. Lately I've been rewatching Doctor Who with Sheep. The Sheep Boy. And currently we're going through the hell period. With the really bad writing. We're in the Chibnall era. And it's really sad because all of the actors are good actors. And if they had better writing, they could have been so much better. We've gone through the Russell T Davies bits. There's some misses there, some weird episodes. But overall, entertaining, fun. We went through Moffat, who was... He got better. Near the end, he was getting better before he got kicked off the show as a writer. You know, his last female companion was actually not terribly written. Wasn't amazingly written either. You know, don't get me wrong. Wasn't the best female character that's been around, but was still a good character. And then Chibnall comes along and makes the worst mistake ever of making the show boring. And I don't know how you could make Doctor Who boring. But he found a way. Oh, that was one line too far away. Let's redo that. So yeah, when Sheepa tells you, hey, we should watch all of Doctor Who, be warned, he really means it. He's forced us to watch the really bad episodes. And I do mean forced. He was there with the gun. He told me I couldn't leave until I watched them all. It's not my fault at all. I hold no responsibility for watching any of it. Right, microcrystalline. There we go. We want an in and an in. And an out. And then copy and paste that down the line. Guess I'd best connect this to the rest of it then, hadn't I now? You have a longer distance, so let's use you. Okie dokie. So we have got you moving that way. We've got you moving this way. Granted, it's crossing a grid line, so it's going to go a little bit wonky. Gonna put a couple of splitters down for the bonus of having them act as a storage unit for the stuff. Note to self. Gotta change the recipes. Make that copper. There we go. And that should give us a full line. Indeed it does. And those can go there and get stored. Next up, we need silicon crystals. Those are made in the smelting facility out of the exact same thing we have here. Is there another one close by? I guess this is the only one close enough. Then number 2, we want miners. I think 2 lots of 7 will be good enough. Ooh. There we go. We're not trying anything fancy right now. Okay, so okay, you're down this way. Okie dokie. Here. So what we'll want to do wait, no, we're gonna need I think we need this twice. Will we? I think so, yeah, because I think we're going to want one. Which will go in into here. Let's flip the path. Oh no, we're running out of inserters. I did not bring the stuff to make more. Never mind, that can wait for now, that can wait for now. Let's flip the path for that. You come out and go back into there. And then you need to be you. And then we'll flip you. And then we can have you coming down the same place as this other stuff. Tiny bit of spaghetti, but that's what we like. We like a bit of spaghetti on this channel. Let's get the power running up for this, and we should be good. Oh, we had another one land, but the core got destroyed, so we need to go and make sure we deal with that. Power is already there. That's good. You really didn't think that through, did you? You landed right next to the missiles. I mean, I suppose theoretically, they're probably going to keep trying to go after this site. And keep landing things down. And then we could just destroy it as it lands, and it will, I think, always be in the same location. I don't think they will send a second one down for somewhere else. I think, well, basically that's what's going to happen. As soon as they land another one down to try working, they're going to get instantly nuked. Ooh, but are we actually out of missiles? That's the thing to be notice down. So we've got about 2 lines worth of missiles now missing because of all the fighting. So next time we come back, we're probably going to want to set up an extra line going into here, into the splitter, to bring missiles back from the other planet. Just so we can keep this going. Without us having to, like, constantly go back and forwards. Wow, it's an hour's gone already. Okay. Right, let's delete all that. We don't need it. We do need 14 more inserters. Oh, look at that. Beautiful circles. But now where's our circle? You're up here. There we go. That did not put a thing down on it. I wish for a marker. Here we go. Home we go. Wait, what? Was there sulfuric acid in space? Is that where my last body was? Or is that like somewhere that because I don't know whether or not the Hive shoots down transport ships. I would assume it does. But I've never seen it in action, so I don't know. Ooh, a bit sleepy. Been a long brain day. And I should do some more work on the backstory for the bird. Or if I join Sheepa's D&D campaign. The silliest character idea I ever had, which is a parrot. That's a mage. Because it did not start as a parrot. Oh, please, please, past me. Please be as wonderful as I think you were. Please tell me that past me, I think past me did set these up. Oh, past me, I love you. Planetary logistics. Right, interstellar logistics hasn't happened. Why is that? Doesn't have enough titanium alloy. Where is the titanium alloy meant to be coming from? Was I really that stupid that I did not connect to the titanium alloy? I did not connect the titanium alloy. I was, in fact, a stupid. At some point, now that we've like got the basics down and we've got, especially after today, we have got, I think, all of the major components, all of the basic major components collectible. We've got all the silicon we need. We can get more as needed. We've got all the titanium we need because we have the other planet that we conquered. We've obviously got copper, iron, steel, etc. So what I would like to do is continue the belt around the planet for a start. But then also, I would like to start making things a little bit more drone focused, which I did not do last time I played. So essentially what we'd have is we'd have like one, possibly two planetary hubs. And then have those on either side of the line. And then basically have maybe a line of 6 to 12 factories in between. Have the factory... No, have the one of the logistics hubs pull in the things that we need to build the stuff in those factories. So let's say we want to make more turbines. We'd make sure we're bringing in electric motors and magnetic coils from the one end, and then the other end would output electromagnetic turbines, and then have it just completely filled with logistics drones, so that as and when they were needed, they could get shipped off to where they needed to be. Because like I said, the first time I played through this, I don't think I used drones at all. I used like the intergalactic ones, like the actual sort of logistics transports, because you kind of gotta use those to ship things between planets, unless you want to like manually go back and forth every time you need to stock up on stuff. Not feasible. But yeah, it would be interesting to try the drones out, like the actual basic, like these kind of logistics drones that use these little distributors. We'd of course have to set somewhere up to make them. It's not something we currently do. There we go. Get ourselves a rapid recharge in the middle of these. Okay, so that does still have two vessels. It's not shipping a lot of sulfuric acid out, though. So you're running low on oil. Now, is our lack of oil because we've run out of storage for the helium again? Okay. I suppose it also might be time for us to start looking at fuel rods. We have titanium coming in now. We have a lot of hydrogen. it would kind of make sense if we, you know, start getting stuff done. Let's, for a start, bring this spare in. That way we can make sure that's at least getting used up. I suppose we drag this out now. Put it into the titanium. Which luckily we already have coming out in a line. If we drop you there, you need to be hydrogen fuel rods. And you're going to go to your own little set of reactors. We do have plasma fusion plant. Energy type ion current. We need deuterium fuel for this one, I think. I mean, I can make one and have a look. Nothing's stopping us. We have... Oh, wait, hang on. Hang on. We aren't making the carbon nanotubes around here. Were we making those over here for something else? I cannot remember. Obviously making circuits. No, we are not making them. Huh. In the wise word of the Minecraft villagers. I mean, I suppose we can make them with what we got up there. We have got all this titanium. And all the graphene. Oh, you got to be made. You got to be made within a thing. Oh, you got to be made within a chemical reactor. Case in point about having things that we work with the logistics drones. We could have a few chemical plants in the middle, a hub on either end. One end feeds stuff in, the other end takes stuff away. Where did I put the factory? Back here? Back here. Can... I don't know, they won't. I don't actually have the logistics drones to do it for me. I was going to say, can they bring the stuff to me? But no, I haven't built them yet. Yeah, 5 should do. I'm not looking for insanity here. Right, and the last thing we'll do for today is we'll make some more of these. So we're going to need 200 steel, 200 cogs. And there we go, the helium's on its way. And just so we can make sure we have that little buffer. While we get the power plant stationed. All the hydrogen stored can go into there. So steel, I think, was the 5th line. 6th line. So 200 steel. 200 cogs. Why do you keep doing this game? I don't ask you to do this. Just want 200. Is that enough to make 10 more? No. We can make 2 more. That's because we need microprocessors, which should be over here. Perfect. Are you now saying it's 5? We need a few more of you. Okay, that's 5 of those going. So let's head on back down to the wonderful world of Gun. gonna have to put these down manually. Or is it the power that's causing... It's the power that's causing the issue, I think. Come on. Should have enough. Come on, almost done. Okay, we are now out of item. We might need to upgrade the supply of solar sails at this point, but that's only really going to be as interesting as putting a couple of factories under what we got, I think. I think we're overproducing components for the sails. But the belts can only hold so much until we get the next lot, which are a pain to build. Okay, there we go. My brain is really starting to flag now, so I'm going to have to be quick with this. Oh no, am I going to be... Okay, no, I can put these between them. Okay, never mind. Panicked a bit then, thinking they wouldn't reach. Oh come on, brain! I'm going to. My brain is slowly ticking down. Okay, everything is connected. So, number one. No, let's make sure these are firing at the same things. Okay, so you're number one. You're orbit number 2. Orbit 3. Orbit 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And then 9 and 10 are already locked in. A sweet sky debris we're making. all of them shooting up into orbit. At least 10 of the 20 now should have a good shot on their orbit at any one point. I know I was going to add in another few orbits, but my brain is literally shutting down now, and if I'm not careful, I'm going to start the weird ramble that I do, where I don't actually know what I'm talking about. More than normal, but when I literally am talking with my brain turned off. I am at that point. My brain be dying. Let's have one last look at our beautiful macro atom. We only have 6,000 in orbit. Making 226 megawatts. Which is being pulled in here. We do photon generation eventually, if we want to, but don't know what we need those for. I'm assuming we make these. No, I don't know. But right, that's, I think, enough for today. We've gone and conquered us a new planet. Come on, why are you eating up all the fuel? You're barely doing anything. Where are we? Oh, luckily our power died when we were right next to the power summoning circle. And just zoop, power back up. Right, arc smelters are over here. There we go. So we should have, there we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. First slot dump in there. And before I forget that we have to do it, come on, feed in. Need at least one of you. I'm going to go and make sure this... Since we need to go and make sure... Because we've got a couple of bases that have now turned up on the other area. So we need to make sure we go and sort those out soon. Let's take one of those with us. Let's take a lot more missiles with us. Where are the missiles coming through? The missiles are coming through where? This central line. Let's make a little cut here. Pop in that splitter. And I know I said I was going to sleep, but I need to make sure I get this done. Otherwise, I'm going to be thinking about it all night. One. You are missiles, missiles. Where is missiles? Missile set. Remote supply and local supply. Brilliant. You are going in. We're gonna do a little bit of sneakiness. And by that I mean upgrade the belt so they're going in there quicker. Okay, and then we just want to make sure that you have got some power. And then by now we should have made one more. And luckily we have missiles. But I don't know how many. We should have enough to at least deal with this one attack. Indeed we do. Oh, and we also... Huh? Huh? I'm confused. Those two bases have disappeared. Why have those two bases disappeared? I'm extremely confused now and I don't know why. Because if those bases managed to land and then didn't get destroyed by missiles long enough for them to actually be attacked, why did they suddenly get destroyed? Why did they suddenly vanish? Is it because I went off a planet? It is. Okay, so Your one is destroyed. You're the one that keeps going. Okay, so let's drop our new thing here. Drop those in. Make sure it's powered. Okay, so silicon, crystal, microcrystalline stuff, and then we want to request missiles, remote demand, local supply. And we are going to need a line heading out. Well, now the thing is that we're going to actually have the logistics things to deal with this. Bring interstellars with you. Remote demand. Limit. Tiny amount. Oh, out of power. There we go. I suppose next thing to really do, which I'll probably do off stream, maybe when I'm trying to, like, chill my brain out a little bit, is I will get a bunch of these, try and actually network them up, so we have the entire planet covered for signal towers. And I will probably farm out more of the core, so we can get a bunch more of the geothermal plants on the planet. Because normally we can't do that on our own unless it's the lava planet. We can't get those. But every time they land a core, they drill a hole in the earth or in the planet. Then if we destroy it, we get access to the lava. We can make another plant. And theoretically, we can keep doing this for as many times as the planet will allow. So what we could do, and what I might do, is actually farm them out so we have a lot more. So we have enough power to deploy planetary shielding. Because then that will stop them from actually being able to land at all. And then I'll probably have to have a look at what the tech is for planetary defense. So I know we have lasers now. Yeah. When they enter defensive range of the planet, we have defensive lasers. So I can set up, because we have all of those 4 ingredients. We have those 4 ingredients on the home world. So I can set those up to start manufacturing. I unfortunately don't think we're going to be able to do the same thing as we did with the missile launchers and use signal towers to sort these out. So what we probably end up going to have to do is pick and choose where we want the generators to go for the shields, because there's only so many you can place per planet. And then in the gaps, we fill those gaps with laser beams. So if anything does try and turn up in the hole in the shield, we've got a load of defenses ready and waiting for them to blast them out of the sky. That, to me, sounds like a plan. Okay, I don't know what swarm, what launch you were talking about, but it ain't there. We do still have missiles in these now. We are running low on these things. But there is more fire, so maybe they did try and land again. Who knows? Yeah, I think that sounds like a feasible plan. Next time round, we'll work on planetary shielding, and we'll get missiles working. Not missiles, lasers working. I'll try and set the factories for those up before next time, so we're ready to go. And also more signal towers. I don't think they will affect actual space, because it does just mention expanding the range of missile turrets, so I think they're just for missiles, which is a shame, but you know what? We've been able to abuse missiles quite a lot on this world. So yeah. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. So I might, like I say, do some of this stuff offline tomorrow night. Chill out. Play this for a little bit. We'll get the laser turrets up and running, or at least production of them, ready for next time. Get the shielding up and running for next time. And I'll go and get as many signal towers as it needs to cover this planet in signal. And then we should be good to go, because I mean we are at like we're almost at 5% annoyance of the hive now. But what we can start doing is shooting these things. Shooting these things really angers the hive. Shooting the ground stuff, not a problem. It doesn't really make a lot of difference to the actual main space hive. But if you start destroying the mining stations, they get a little bit angry. So let's exit to desktop and see who is online. Who can we raid? Stars or Chubb, I'm guessing, are on. I mean, I don't know if Chubb's still doing her Donathon. No, she's not. You know what? I see a Zon. Zon has not been on for a while. So let's go and say hello to Zon. I've not seen her being on for months now. So thank you everyone for watching. It's been fun as always. And I'll see you next time for more things that we do. One of these days I will actually start planning these things out and not just doing what I feel like. But until then, we'll next time Ark, Dyson Sphere, maybe Skyrim. I don't know. We'll do a thing. But until then, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.